Hi everyone, it's me. I'm peeking under the camera here so you can see it's actually me. Okay, here's what we are doing today. We are going to do our practice drawing. Everybody is going to get a piece of paper. It's gonna have something on the back. It might not be this monster, it might be something else. That's okay. We are using scratch paper, okay? Excuse me. When you get your paper, let me make sure. Hello, can you see it? You can. When you get your paper, the very first thing I want you to do is write. Actually, I'm going to do it on the back, on the scratch paper part. I'm going to write my name, Miss Yor, and I'm going to write my table color. I am sitting at the black table. Then I'm going to turn it over. Okay, here's how we're going to do this. This is what we are making. We're making our Romero Heart Butterfly. The very first thing I want you to do is kind of right about here. There's the top, go down a little bit with your pencil, and I want you to draw lightly so you can erase it if you need to. I want you to make a circle, just like that, okay? I'm gonna give everybody a second to make a circle. Next step, little line, just like that, okay? Now, we're gonna draw the heart body. There's two ways you can do this. You're gonna start from this line. You can either make a really big M shape like this. So you could go M, M, and then you connect the heart like this. Okay? Or you could go like this. So I'm gonna start a new one. I'm drawing my circle, my little line down, and then you could just draw a heart if you know how to draw a heart. Now notice how big I'm drawing. I'm not making teeny tiny. There is something bumpy under here, guys. Oh, it's a piece of clay. I am not making teeny tiny little hearts. They need to be big. Okay? So either way you want to do it, you could do the M with lines or this way. I'm going to give you just a minute to finish that. And then we're going to draw our butterfly wings. Okay, I'm going to start in the middle, top of my heart, and I'm going to make a bumpy line around my butterfly. Bump, 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 bump. And then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. Bump, 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 bump. I want them to look as much the same as possible. This is called symmetrical. When it's the same on this side as this side, do your best to make them symmetrical. I'm gonna wait just a minute until I know you're done with that. Okay, we need some little butterfly antennas. Line, line, circle, circle. Okay, here's the fun part. We are going to turn this into a Romero butterfly. We want it to look like his drawing. So the first thing I do is I add a few lines inside the heart. I'm gonna add one here. They can be straight, they can be curved. You can put them wherever you want. So now I have my lines inside the heart. You make your lines inside the heart. Okay, now I'm gonna add some lines inside the wing. I'm gonna put one here, and then I'm gonna do it differently on this side. I'm gonna make one go down like this, maybe one across like that. Make your lines inside the wing. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some lines to the background. The background is all this white space. So maybe I'll make a line here. You can put them wherever you want. 2, I'll probably do 4 lines. I don't know, maybe one here. And let's do one here. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do is you are going to fill all these different sections with different patterns like Brito Romero did. So I have a line pattern, I have a flower pattern, circle pattern, triangle pattern. You see a lot of this in Brito Romero's work, line, dot, 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 line, dot, dot. You could do that. You could do some loopy lines. So you can use the lines in shape posters above the whiteboard to help you think of things you can do. I also left some spaces empty. You can leave some spaces empty if you want. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is add some circles. And what I like to do is I like to do some half circles on the edges too. I think that looks kind of nice. I'm gonna do my circles. And then here I'm just gonna do some lines. I have a lot of space here, so I'm gonna do some flowers. And just like the circles, I'm gonna do some half flowers. And then over here, maybe I'll do some loopy lines. And I'll make them go all different directions. Okay, now I'm going to work on these spaces I have inside the wing. So I could do, maybe I'll do some diamonds. That might be fun. Diamonds. Are you guys paying attention? I hope so. Diamonds. And then I'll do those dot, dot, line, dot, dot, line, dot, dot, line. I'll do maybe one more over there. And I'm running out of ideas, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at my lines and my shapes. Ooh, how about some zigzags? That gave me an idea. Looking at those posters. And then I have these 3 spaces over here. I'm gonna do some hearts. A heart is a shape. And I really like doing lines because I think it's fun to color that in. So I'm gonna add some more lines. And then I'll do, how about some more circles? Okay, now that I've filled in my butterfly with patterns, I'm gonna choose some of my spaces in the background to do patterns. So over here, oh, let's do some clouds. It is a butterfly. We'll do some puffy clouds, kind of like it's flying around the clouds. And remember, this is just practice. This is not our final one. And then I'll do some more lines. And then I think I'm gonna, no. Do you guys have some ideas? What should I do? I'm looking at my shape sign. Oh, let's do more flowers. I wonder if any of you said flowers. Miss Your number 2 will know. That's right, there's 2 of me. Okay, now I'm going to color. So when we do this next week, we are going to start with a black crayon, and we're gonna do an outline in black crayon. So if you want, you can outline in black, or since it's practice, you could outline in color. I'm gonna do black. So I'm gonna outline all of these, and I'm just gonna do one little section at a time. You can do yours however you want. But sometimes, if I do more than one section, I feel like it's too much work. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna be able to get this done. But if I just do one little section at a time, then I have more fun. And a good way to do this is like what we did last week, where we outline and then you color. And that helps you stay inside the lines too. Color, outline, color. It's kind of like a double outline when you do black. Outline, color. That helps us keep our coloring super duper neat. Color. And then I'm gonna do this color. Let's see what it's called. It's called Red Violet. I'm gonna outline to keep it neat. And I have all these little circles to go around. Outline. I'm gonna go around all my lines. And this helps our coloring look amazing. Okay, and then I'm ready to color. I could color dark. Excuse me. I could color light, however I want. This makes it look super neat. Okay, and then I would just keep going and I would color each section a different color.